Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about the Custom Border Protection or CBP One App. This app is from the Department of Homeland Security. Please remember to like and subscribe. Now let's get right into it. Fact 1. One of 6 CBP apps. The Department of Homeland Security actually has several apps in the App Store and Google Play Store. The CBP One app is really just the latest one. If you check out the App Store or the Google Play Store, you'll see that there are actually 5 other apps that you could be installed on your mobile device. Other apps that are available include the Mobile Passport Control, the CBP Border Wait Times, My CBP, CBP Truck QR Code, or the CBP Roam. All these different apps serve their variety of purposes, but really to help people communicate and work with the CBP application process in an easier and more efficient way. These apps are created for people to download and use so that instead of calling a phone number or use a paper process, they can just use these apps to communicate with the CBP and get what they need to get into the United States. Now let's get into the next fact. Fact 2. Accessing the I-94 information. The I-94 arrival and departure information is critical for all U.S. travelers who are not U.S. citizens or permanent residents. Any foreign travelers that come into the United States must have an I-94 card. In the past, it really was just a card that is easy to lose because it's attached to your passport. Later, it became digital, but then it's hard to retrieve, and it is such an important document for people visiting the United States that it's really crucial for the police or any kind of immigration authorization agency to look at the information that's on the I-94, because this really documents how long you've been to the United States, when did you arrive, and when you plan on leaving. And so, with the CBP One app, after you fill out the I-94 and pay for the I-94 on the Department of Homeland Security website, you can use the CBP One app to view the information on your I-94 in a real-time manner, and if needed, show it on your mobile phone to any authorities that are demanding to take a look at it. Let's get into the next fact. Fact 3. GPS and facial tracking. You know how when you download an app and just quickly scroll through and click accept the terms of use? Well, with the CBP One app, you have to be very careful because the CBP One app authorizes the US government to track your GPS location as well as use facial technology on the photos that you upload through the app. The United States government says using these information for your location and your facial recognition is to the benefit of keeping track of location and preventing fraud. But when in reality, there are severe privacy issues with this. Employees who work at the Department of Homeland Security may access your data inadvertently or on purpose for other manners, such as trying to keep track of where you are or trying to use your photo for some other means. And you just don't know that. Also, there are hacking issues. What if the DHS gets hacked? This sensitive information of your location and your facial features could be used in a malicious manner and therefore compromising your privacy. So be careful out there. Now let's get into the next fact. Fact 3. Inspections for cargo. Another big component of the CBP One app is the ability for cargo transporters to request inspections of their cargo from the CBP. This is especially useful when the cargo that you're transporting is perishable, meaning that if left out in the desert or some inclement weather, the cargo might spoil and become useless and therefore costing a whole lot of money to transport into the United States for nothing. And therefore, it is really important for the cargo transporters who have perishable goods to use the CBP One app to request a prompt and timely inspection of their cargo so that they can continue on their journey into the United States and onto the final destination, whether it be a supermarket or some restaurant that demands fresh and high quality ingredients that cannot be held at the border indefinitely. This is a useful feature of the CBP One app. Time for the next fact. Fact 5. Exemptions to Title 42. When the COVID pandemic hit, the Trump administration took advantage of this opportunity and denied all asylum seekers at the United States border entry into the United States as an asylum seeker by the sole reason of a public health emergency, saying that these asylum seekers will bring in COVID, and therefore to stop the spread, we need to stop any immigrants or asylum seekers from coming in. This caused a huge problem at the border, and the Biden administration tried to work around it, but really couldn't because the Title 42 was justified in the US government. And so the CBP One app was launched so that people could use the app outside of the United States to request an appointment for exemption. Because under the Title 42 laws, you could be granted an exemption to enter the United States if there's a serious health or life-threatening risk condition. Be sure to use the CBP One app to request an appointment and exemption. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.